Hello there and welcome. I'm Marygrave and today we're building this huge, at least for my standard, huge Victorian family home. It has four bedrooms upstairs, a living room, a parlor, a office space, a kitchen, a big dining room, and a sunroom downstairs. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because the the first part of the recording got pretty corrupted, and you will not see the making of the first floor actually, which I'm very sorry, but I had to post this video anyway because I'm so proud of the build. It's like I think it's the biggest build I've ever made, and I think it turned out wonderful. So I'm showing you the parts which are not corrupted, and a bit of the landscaping and the second floor. So sorry for that, but I'm really proud of this build. I really love how it turned out. It has a lot of character and a lot of backstory behind it, which actually happens mainly in downstairs, in the second floor of this build. Because, I thought that the family who lives in here, they appear like a normal family. That's why the first floor is more neutral and looks pretty normal. But I have a little backstory for this family. Oh, maybe I should say first that this is a build for my Newcrest Savefile where I will also make the families with time when I'm in the mood for the cast. So I will add them later on. And this family, they appear pretty normal on the outside, but I put some hints in the build. When you download it, you can maybe find them. That suggests that this family is actually a family of vampire hunters. So when you download it, you can search for the hints and let me know in the comments down below if you find them or in the gallery comments section. But before we come to the second floor, I need just to rage about how annoyed I am that the files got corrupted because, it's a huge build, so I pre-built the layout of this house, and, for I wasn't lazy and I decided to bulldoze the lot and build it again on screen. And it took me quite a while. So I built this house like I think it took me 3 weekends to build this house actually and to make the interior. And I only find out that the first part of this build is corrupted when I started editing it. So yeah. I put a lot of work and a lot of heart into this build, and it's really annoying me that uh, it got corrupted. And this is actually the build, like maybe you remember when I was what I was talking while I was uh, when I in the voiceover of the little Victorian greenhouse. I talked about how I struggled to make the backyard look good, and that's actually the build. So later on I will redo this the backyard and make it look better than it looks now, what you can see on screen now. And what I wanted also to say is that it's a huge build, so the video takes like 20 minutes, and you barely see anything from the landscaping and from the first floor. So, we can pretend like it's the second part of the speed build and the first part just got lost somewhere, maybe. Um, I've tried to let the house appear like fitting to the rest houses of the neighborhood. And oh, yes, exactly. That's the last house of this upper neighborhood in Newcrest. So the first neighborhood is done for my save file. I already have plans for the other neighborhoods. Like for example, there I will build a cemetery for Newcrest because I think we need one. And I'm now thinking about building a retirement home for senior Sims because we got the new pack, and I think it would be fitting to Newcrest very well to have like this retirement home where you can get rid of your old Sims if you're the type of person to do this. I sometimes do this. And but in this build there is like no new items from the Growing Together pack because as I said, I built it over 3 weeks, and I started building it before the infant update, and I even think I started building it before there were first hints about the theme of the new pack. So, you know, obviously it's not the build for the new pack. So we are here in the sunroom of this house. Which I had to include because it's such a big house, and I thought that it would be, it's a Victorian mansion, and it needs a sunroom. Or I don't know how you actually say it in English because there are so many words for this type of room in the English language, and I actually don't really understand the differences between them. So if you know how to correctly call this room, let me know in the comments down below. I will, in Germany, we will say just winter garden. It's a garden you can use in winter, or maybe you can call it an orangery. But the English language has so many words for this room, and I'm not sure if the different words have like a different meaning to it, or it's like it doesn't matter which word you use. So it's a sunroom. I will call it a sunroom, and it's not big, but it has some activities in it. Here I'm starting with the second floor. It's the main bedroom for the parents, and I used for this the wonderfully beautiful Art Deco items from the high school years pack. Is it high school years? I'm not sure how it's called, but you know what I mean. Um, and I'm so in love with this object, and I'm glad that I have finally the opportunity to use this because I don't know, I love the swatches and I love how it looks. But I had really problems with the wall color for this room because I wanted it to look like more extravagant, like what the first floor looked like. Uh, but I also didn't want to look it too busy because it's a bedroom, and for bedrooms you it's better to use like not such busy wallpapers, like at least in real life, but it's The Sims, so it doesn't matter. Um, When I build, I often have the problem that I think just too much about how it would be in real life, and this, kind of makes it hard for me sometimes to build and be satisfied with what I did, if it makes sense what I'm talking right now. But I need to get over this seriously because when I watch other speed builds, I'm thinking like, oh my gosh, that looks so nice, and I love how it looks. And when I'm building myself, I'm just like, oh my gosh, that's too much. That's not realistic, and it it I think that it really hinders my creativity and you know it's in an unnecessary way, I would suppose. Like maybe, but maybe that's just my style. Like that I try to make it realistic, but I don't know. It's I have to like s- stop that actually. I just don't know. I It stresses me sometimes out so much that I can't make it look realistic. So I stop building, and the best time when I'm building is actually when I just turn off my brain and just build. And I think that's the best builds that come out. And that I have also like this good feeling about this build because it's such a positive experience. So at some point, I just turned off my brain while building this, and I'm very happy how it turned out. The main bedroom has also a bathroom en suite. I'm not sure now uh, if I edited out the other bathroom upstairs. The other bathroom upstairs, it also has a laundry area, um, which actually I add the laundry areas actually in almost every build in my Newcrest save file just because I wanted to appear like you know this realistic suburban kind of city, and so it works together and doesn't seem like I've built some random builds. So yeah, here we are at the teenage bedroom, and this family has three kids and three boys. The oldest son is into esports, and I almost built it only with the high school year pack, because you have also the career for teens, um, where they can stream, and I thought that's pretty cool. I enjoyed the gameplay of it, so I decided that this son is into e-games and he maybe wants to become a streamer, a professional streamer one day. What I also enjoy about this build is that the bedrooms are so big actually that I was able to put lot of items into the bedrooms, which you know show like the personality of the Sims who are living in here. Like I know I usually don't make like the super small builds, but my builds are on the smaller side, and I often struggle to show off the personality of the Sims who I intend to live in there. And because the rooms are just too small, and with this big bedrooms, I think I was able to, show off who is living in here. Like, it's the teenage bedroom is like the typical teenage bedroom. It's messy, but it also has like a lot of items that show that he's like really into esports, uh, and show a little bit more about him than it would be it would be possible to show off in a smaller room. On the other side, the problem with bigger houses is that the voiceover is pretty long, so I struggle a bit to find topics to talk about. It takes a longer time to decorate a big room than it takes to decorate a small room. So I'm rambling here, I know, but I don't know if you're also making videos and voiceovers. You maybe want to let me know some tips about voiceovers, because I don't know, talking. I'm actually right now in a talking mood, but talking a lot still doesn't come easy to me. So, yeah, well, here we are at the second bathroom, and as it seems, I didn't edit out it, so you can see It's similar to the main bathroom, but but I used more of the Parenthood items in here, and you see here the laundry area. Everything upstairs is more in bluish colors. Uh, that's because I thought it would be fitting to it's to the family full of boys actually. It's like three sons, a father and a mother that I intend to live in here. So it's very stereotypical, but you know. Here's the bedroom of the second child, and this child is in the child age. It's the middle child, and contrary to his older brother, he is actually more into real sports. He's not so much interested in computer and e-games, but in snowboarding and stuff like that. And I thought also while I was building this build that maybe the family has like some other family members in Mount Komorabi, and they visit the family, which is I think possible now with the new pack. And you know, what do you do in Mount Komorabi? You go skiing in Mount Komorabi, right? Or you go snowboarding. And that's why this kid likes this a lot. What I think you will not see in this video is that I also put some stuff for cats into this house. Like the family also owns a cat because why not, right? It's already a big family, so let's make it a little bit bigger with a pet. And I thought that it's like the mother loves cats, and that's like this one thing that shows through the build that here also lives she lives in here, and so there are these cats items everywhere. I put here and there, and also the first floor is like a bit more feminine, if you would like to call it like that. It's more on the gentler s- gentler side of style, but the upper rooms are, they're it's the boys' area, you could say. Um, I also don't know if I recorded the backyard, so I will say it right now. I put a lot of stuff in the backyard for the boys, for the kids to do. Like there is a swing and this little kiddie pool and a sandbox. So, there's a lot of things to do for the kids in there. So here we are at the toddler room, and as I said before, I created this room before the new pack came out. And I used a lot of eco lifestyle items in here, so maybe that's the way the toddler will be going when he's an adult, making something with the environment, or it's up to you, I suppose. So this is the final room I will show you in the speed build. I want to thank you for watching this video. Also, if you enjoyed it, so please like and subscribe. It keeps me motivated. And if you want to see more of this build, you can follow me on Instagram. Um, I will link my Instagram down below. I also have a Pinterest pinboard that I use mainly as for inspiration. And that's for this video. So we will see us next time. Bye bye.